Programming language. It's a object oriented programming language, true object oriented programming language. In 1991 the team name is a project team, and in this team 3 members worked on this. One is Patrick Norton and Mike Sheridan and James Gosling. And James Gosling, it plays a team leader, and they work. 3 members worked on this to introduce the Java language. Initially, this is designed for a small, and it's an embedded system to control electronic applications they introduced. Then Firstly, this language is called as a GreenTalk by James Gosling. The file name extension with .gt, GreenTalk. Firstly, the name they given for the Java language, GreenTalk. Extension of that file is a GT, and then after that it was called as a awk. Okay, it was called as a awk. The symbol for the awk is a strength, and it's a national tree for the USA and France and Germany, Romania, etc. And then after they renamed awk to Java. They renamed awk to Java in 1995. Okay, is a green team. They started to develop an application to control small electronic device in 1991 with the 3 members. Team leader is James Gosling. Firstly, the name of this language is a GreenTalk. Extension of the file is a GT, and then they changed that name to the awk. Awk means it's a strength. It's one of the national tree in USA, France, and etc. some countries. And then later they renamed into a Java in 1995. Okay, why they called Java language means the word meaning, it says that dynamic and revolutionary. They spelled and fun to say easily, so they renamed into a Java. According to the James Gosling view for changing the name from awk to Java, it's a top choice along with the Silk, Unique, and team members. Okay, at last James Gosling at Sun Microsystem, they released this programming language in 1995. The best product in 1995 is a Java. In 1996 they released JDK. They released JDK 1.0. JDK means Java Development Toolkit 1.0. It's a first release of the Java for performing the Windows application, mobile application, and web applications, and the cards and enterprise applications are supported by this version. JDK 1.0 version they launched in 1996. Okay, and the features of this application is used for the Windows application and web applications, mobile application, and enterprise application. This is the history of Java language. In addition to this is a history of Java, and the main features of the Java is a simple language, easy to learn. When you know the basic syntax of the C language, easily we can develop the applications in Java. It's a object oriented programming language. Object oriented principles it can implemented in Java language. Class, object, okay, polymorphism, inheritance, these are the features of object oriented language. Or even simple application is also follows the object oriented principles. So this language is a true object oriented programming language. It's a true object oriented programming language. Next one is a portable. Portable means once we implement a application in one of the operating system, we can run that application in any of the operating system, any of the software. That is the main of the portable and as well as a platform independent. For example, nowadays when we buy a SIM in any of the company, the SIM it can port into the any of the network. Okay, for example, BSNL SIM it can port to the Jio. Okay, vice versa. So once we implement an application in one operating system, that it can execute in any of the operating system, that is a platform independent and as well as a portable. Okay. And it's a secure language. We are using Java application for creating a web application. Definitely when we are using the internet, there is a choice for entering the virus into the system, but here one machine virus free. To control the virus, we are using a machine, that is a Java virtual machine. It runs the application twice, okay, by using the bytecode process. It's a robust language. Lock of pointers it can avoid using the Java language. There is no pointer concept. Pointers are not supported in Java language to avoid the security problems. So it's a robust language. Even this language it handles the exceptions and type checking problems, and garbage collection is also it can supported by the Java language. So that this language is on this number of possibilities or number of reasons are there for calling Java is a robust, but we are discussing 2-3 points. Pointers are not allowed in this language. Garbage collection is supported in Java language. Exception handling and type checking it can handle in Java language. And it's a architecture neutral. One more point is it's an architecture neutral. Architecture neutral means once we write a program, it means in Java language that program it can run anywhere, anytime, forever. This is architecture neutral. Write once, run anywhere and anytime, forever. Okay. It's a portable language. Portable means Java language convert into the bytecode. Whatever English language we are writing the code, and that can convert it into the bytecode using the JVM, and the bytecode again it will be converted into the machine language for executing the program. And it's an interpreted language. Compiling source code is converting into the bytecode, and source code is converting into the converting into the bytecode format. This is by using the compiler JavaScript, and again bytecode is converting into the machine language for execution. So this is converting the bytecode format into the machine is called as the interpretation. So once we want to execute a program, twice we are checking using the compiler and using the interpreter. It's a Java language is a distributed, means we can perform RMIs and EJBs will perform, means we can import something and we can extract something from the internet. So that is called as a distributed. Java it supports a distributed through the internet. And Java language is a multi-threaded. Multi-thread is nothing but a more than one operations we can perform at a time through a one program. Okay, once we, for example, when you play any of the video, let you consider an example for TV, okay, news channel. Once you consider, and news reader it read outs the news, and as well as some scrollings will be going on downside of the screen, means video is displaying and audio is displaying and as well as scroll. So video is a one thread and audio is a one thread and scrolling is a one thread. So more than one threads are performing at a time. That concept we call it as a multi-thread. Okay. and it's a dynamic language. Java is a dynamic language. It supports for the dynamic loading of classes, and there is no restriction for the memory at the compilation time. Dynamically the memory it can be allocated, and automatically the memory is going to be deleted. This is a concept regarding to the features or importance of a Java language. Let's you look at this. Okay, features of a Java language: it's a object oriented, simple, secured, platform independent, robust, portable, architectural neutral, dynamic, interpreted, and high performance, and multi-threaded and distributed. So these are the features of a Java language.